Hi everyone. Bonjour tout le monde. Bon après-midi. Hi Marine. And welcome Hui, Sahara, Margaret, and Teresa, and everyone else. Welcome. Bienvenue. All right. So for today's practice, I thought that we would continue with our theme from the last practice, all the practice before this one today. We worked a little bit on shoulders, upper back, and neck. And I thought it would be nice to include that in our yin practice today, just because we get to spend a little extra time in those stretches to really get a nice release. Hopefully we'll feel a little bit lighter in the neck and shoulders and upper back when we leave our mat today. Welcome back, Debbie. I love to see returning faces. Thank you so much. It's should be appreciated. So thank you for coming back. So for the practice today, have your blocks ready or whatever accessories you feel comfortable using today. On va utiliser tu peux utiliser des blocs, des coussins, des ceintures, des couvertures, n'importe quoi que vous avez, anything that you have that you can grab. It's usually useful and helpful in our practice. So have them close by. Et on va commencer le pratique aujourd'hui dans une position assise. We're going to start in a seated position today. I'll meet you over on the mat. On se joint sur le tapis dans quelques instants. Alors, j'ai mes blocs et je vais faire comme un petit banc avec mes blocs. So I like to create a little bit of a bench with my blocks for me to sit on. Et avec cette support sur le bassin, je peux allonger encore plus. So with that extra support in my underneath my pelvis, I can lengthen up a little more. So find the maximum length possible for your spine. On cherche le longueur maximum possible au niveau du colonne. Descends les épaules, drop your shoulders. Et garde le menton un petit peu plus proche aux poitrines pour allonger l'en arrière de votre cou. So tilt your chin in slightly towards the chest so that the back of your neck goes up towards the ceiling. Et si vous êtes confortable, ferme les yeux. Et même avec les yeux fermés, on regarde au bout du nez. So even with your eyes shut closed, just gazing towards the tip of your nose. Let's take a couple of breaths here. Inhale. Par le nez, expire. And give yourself a moment to arrive here onto your yoga mat or your yoga bubble. Inspire. Expire. Relâche tout ce qui ne va pas vous servir sur le tapis. Vos pensées, vos jugements. Relâche des sentiments négatifs. Put aside all of the things that will not serve you during your time here on the mat. And focus a little more on what's happening internally. So your body, your breath, the little feelings, the little sensations on the inside, just notice them. And then start to deepen your inhalations and your exhalations. Profondir les respirations. So you're observing and slowing down the breath so much that the breath almost looks or feels like energy just sort of rising up towards the top of your head. And then as we exhale, you can feel that energy sort of lowering down to the sit bones or to the pelvic floor. So again, you visualize that rise as we inhale and that drop as we exhale. Et reste connecté avec les respirations pendant la durée de notre pratique aujourd'hui. And allow the breath to help you move into the postures during the transition. Let the breath help you find space as you remain in the postures. Et n'oublie pas de soyez respectueux à vos limites personnelles. Parce qu'il n'y a rien que tu dois faire aujourd'hui. There's nothing that you have to do here in this practice today because everything is optional. You do have to listen to your body and be respectful of how you feel today. Let's take one more breath. Inhale. Et sur la prochaine expiration, on va descendre le menton vers la poitrine. So if you exhale, lower your chin towards your chest. To create more pressure, option to interlace the fingers behind your skull at the nape of your neck. Just to add a little more weight. So really gently, really mindfully, take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, feel the stretch in the back of your neck. Take 5 breaths here. 5 cycles de respiration ici. And then notice if you start to round in the rest of your spine, and avoid that today. So we want the chest to stay lifted up. It's the flexion is for the back of your neck. 2 more breaths. Inhale. Expire. Inspire. Et expire. Descends les mains, les bras, lower your hands and your arms. Good. And now roll your right ear to your right shoulder. On va rouler. Oreille droite vers la épaule droite. Maintenant, menton vers la poitrine. Bring your chin back towards your chest, the center. Et on va rouler l'oreille gauche vers épaule gauche. Roll your left ear to your left shoulder. Good. Continue à ton propre rythme. Continue at your own pace. Chin towards the center of your chest. Oreille droite vers ton épaule droite. Inspire. Expire, menton vers le centre du poitrine. Inhale, left ear to left shoulder. Exhale, back to the center. Continue pour 4 cycles de respiration. 4 more breath cycles. Good. Come back to the center, menton vers la poitrine. Avec une inspiration, lentement, on remonte le tête. Exhale it out. Now, this time, point your chin up towards the ceiling, but try not to dump into the back of your neck. Instead, grow out of your neck and then gently recline back. Take a deep breath in, une grande inspiration par le nez. Pointe le menton vers le haut. Et expire, descends ton oreille gauche vers ton épaule gauche. Left ear towards the left shoulder. Then inhale, point your chin back up to the sky. Pointe le menton vers le plafond. Inspire. Et expire, ton oreille droite vers ton épaule droite. Right ear to right shoulder. Continue à ton propre rythme. Follow your own breath. And link the movements with either an inhale or an exhale. Tu peux bouger vite, tu peux bouger lentement. You can make the movement really big or really small. It's up to you. Continue pour encore 4 cycles de respiration. Continue on for 4 more breath cycles. À la fin de votre dernière souffle, bring your chin back up to the ceiling, le menton vers le plafond. Expire, descend le menton et recherche une colonne neutre. So come back to a neutral spine, flat back. Awesome. Let's inhale, come into cow pose. Lift your chest up towards the sky. Point your chin up towards the ceiling. Arch in your lower back. On va faire la renverse pour vache, excuse-moi, pour chat. Menton vers poitrine. Pointe le coccyx vers en avant. On rond le dos et pousse entre les deux omoplates. So move with your breath. Bouge avec les respirations. Inspire. On se lève la poitrine et le menton, arque le bas de dos. Et expire. On rend le dos, pousse entre les omoplates. 4 more breath cycles. Inhale for your cow. Exhale for your seated cat. Encore une fois, inspire. Expire. Deux autres fois, just 2 more. Inhale. Expire. 1 more. Inhale. 1 more. Exhale. Et recherche une dos neutre ou plat. Neutral spine, flat back. Big breath in. Big breath out. All right. Change le croisement de les jambes. Change the crossing of your legs. If you need to shake them out a little bit before. Allonge le colonne. Sit up straight, sit up tall. And let's twist. On s'enchaîne. On va garder la main droite sur la cuisse du genou gauche. Main gauche derrière du dos, derrière du sacrum. Inspire et allonge le colonne. So lengthen your neck, lift your chest, ground your sit bones. Et expire, tourne la poitrine vers la gauche. So we want to be twisting from the thoracic region of the spine. So just above your belly button. Or twist from the rib cage. On peut toujours ajouter le cou. You can always add the neck if you like. Soit que tu regardes directement vers en avant, or maybe look to your right shoulder, or maybe look to your left shoulder. You decide. C'est toi qui décides. Quand vous êtes bien installé, on reste tranquille, on reste immobile, sauf que le mouvement de les respirations. So when you find your place here, remain still, except for the movement of your breath. As you inhale, let the breath rise from the low belly all the way up to your chest. And as you exhale, feel the contraction of the abdominals, maybe allowing you to deepen that rotation along the spine. Left arm is supporting you like a bicycle kickstand, and right arm is helping you to deepen the rotation. You press your arm into your leg back into your arm. And a little goes a long way, so don't overdo it. Don't force too much. Just move with breath. Trois derniers cycles de respiration. Inhale. Expire. And just 2 more breaths now. Take your time. Et à la fin de votre dernière souffle, regarde vers en avant. Turn your gaze back to the front. Et lentement, on défait le tension. Slowly unravel out of your twist. And reach your shoulders up to your ears. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze really, really tight. Et expire, relâche. Shoulders down the back, soften. 2 autres fois, 2 more times. Inspire. Expire, relâche. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale, release. Inhale, sweep your arms up. On va se lever les bras vers le haut. Inspire. Expire, cherche une flexion vers en avant. Descends les bras. Relâche le tête. Roule le dos. Feel free to move your hands further away from you if you want to go deeper. Big breath in. Bigger breath out. Walk your hands back towards you. Marche les mains vers toi. Inspire, déroule ton colonne et remonte une vertèbre à la fois. So uncurl your spine and rise back up vertebrae by vertebrae. Let your head come up low. Exhale. And let's bring our twist to the other side. On s'ensemble vers l'autre côté. Avec la main gauche sur le genou, la cuisse droite, main droite derrière du dos. On inspire pour allonger le colonne. So again, maximize the length along your spine. And then as you exhale, rotate from the ribs, turn your chest to the right side of your room. Good. Notice where you're at on this side. Et remarque si cette côté est moins ou plus ouverte que l'autre. This might be your more open, more flexible side. This might be a tighter side. So just be sure you're aware of that and that you're being mindful. Take an inhale to lengthen. And then exhale maybe a little deeper as you peel the right side of your chest back. Et on peut toujours garder le tête où est-ce qu'il est. Tu peux toujours regarder vers en avant, tu peux regarder vers en arrière. If you wish to include the neck, you can turn your gaze back or maybe turn it forward, whatever feels best. Inhale. Exhale. Let the breath guide you. Left arm against your left thigh or knee. Use it as leverage to help you spiral. Right arm is working like a bicycle kickstand to help hold your spine in place. And then the breath helps you find more space along the vertebrae. And then as you exhale, there's a contraction in the belly, allowing you to maybe rotate a little deeper. Twisting is so healthy for the spine just because it promotes mobility. When the spine is mobile, it's flexible, and a flexible spine leads to a flexible mind. Or is it the other way around? Flexible mind, flexible spine. Depends on your perspective. Either way, whatever it is that we're doing, we're just, again, just moving our body in ways that feel good, creating shapes in our body, and just helping ourselves to find a little bit more freedom and mobility. Take 2 more breaths. À la fin de votre dernier souffle, regarde vers en avant. Lentement, on défait le tension, retourne au centre. Avec les 2 bras vers le haut, on s'allonge. Avec une expiration, cherche une flexion vers en avant. Forward fold, drop your arms, drop your head. Take a deep breath in. Exhale it out. Et quand vous êtes prête, when you're ready, marche les mains vers toi, déroule ton colonne et lentement on remonte. So slowly we rise back up. Exhale it out. All right, so we're going to lay down on our back. On va coucher sur le dos. And keep your blocks or your accessories close by so that if you need them, they're right there. All right, so this next posture is a really, really good posture for the shoulders and for the chest as well. And it will be supported because we're laying on our back. So we're going to take cow face arm. Pour cette posture, allonge le bras gauche vers en arrière. Reach your left arm towards the back. Et on va rouler sur le côté gauche. We're rolling over onto the left side. Then your right arm, le bras droit, you're going to turn your palm to face the back. And then lower your right hand behind you. Bend your elbow. Tu vas plier ton coude droite. And then with your palm facing the side, roll onto your back. On va rouler sur le dos. So you have your right arm folded underneath you behind your back. Maintenant, on va ajouter le bras gauche. We're going to add the left arm. So bend your left elbow, plie ton coude gauche, lift your head slightly, and then slide your hand behind your upper back. And then rest your head on your arm like you're laying on a pillow. So basically, just in case you're wondering, your arms look like this behind your back. So right shoulder in external rotation and left shoulder in internal rotation. It doesn't matter if your hands don't connect. C'est pas grave si on peut pas connecter les mains. C'est pas nécessaire. Good. Keep your legs any way that you like. Tu peux garder les jambes pliées, les jambes allongées. You can even bring your legs into butterfly if you like. Feet together, knees open wide. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Open your chest wide. Exhale, let it out. Maybe the eyes are closed. It'll help you retain some of the energy that is exerted through them. Just breathe. So if you're nursing any shoulder injuries, again, you're not forcing too much. You're allowing yourself to go where it feels natural. This should really feel good. So if it's not feeling that great in your body, I want you to adjust. Sometimes maybe left hand behind your skull, right hand behind the lower back is more than enough. Take a big breath in. Big breath out. So the weight of our body is helping keep the shoulders grounded. And then as we breathe, it's like the front of the body is rising up to the sky. The front of the body drops as we exhale, back body melts into the mat. Just notice. Three more breaths on this side. À la fin de votre dernier souffle, when you get to the end of your exhale, you're going to take your time to lengthen your legs forward. Prenez votre temps et allongez les jambes vers en avant. Enlève le bras gauche derrière du dos, allonge vers en arrière. So remove your left arm from behind you, reach your left arm back, and gently roll over onto your left. Lentement, roule sur le côté gauche. Enlève le bras droit derrière du dos, remove your right arm from behind your back, and then roll over onto your back. Retourne sur le dos. All right. Hug the knees in, les genoux vers la poitrine. Attrape les tibias, les genoux, les cuisses. Massez le bas de dos dans le tapis. Rock your hips and massage the low back into the mat. Et pour étirer les épaules et derrière du cou, le choix de monter le front vers les genoux. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Et lentement redescend les épaules, le crâne sur le tapis. Relâche votre prise. Allonge le bras droit vers en arrière et roule sur le côté droit. So now with your right arm lengthened up and over, roll over onto your right side. Reach your left arm up, turn your palm to face the back. Alors le paume gauche en face à l'en arrière. Descends le bras gauche, plie ton coude et mets ton main gauche derrière du dos au centre le plus possible. So your left hand is behind your back, probably along the center or more towards the right shoulder blade or even towards your low back, wherever you can keep your head. And then slowly roll over onto your back, enroule sur le dos. So left arm is comfortably folded underneath you. Good. And then lift your head, shoulders, tuck the right hand underneath. Hands don't have to connect. Alors, plie ton bras droit, main droite derrière de votre dos. Les mains, peut-être ils sont séparés. They don't have to connect. And then once you're set up in the posture, your head is resting on your arm like a pillow. Alors, le tête est sur votre bras comme si vous étiez sur un oreiller. Prends une grande inspiration, gonfle les espaces en avant du corps. Expire lentement, on se dégonfle. Just let the back of your shoulders melt into the mat. And again, observe the right shoulder as it rotates internally and observe the left shoulder in its external rotation. Alors, remarque les épaules. L'épaule gauche est dans une rotation externe et l'épaule droite dans une rotation interne. So again, if you're nursing an injury, don't force it. Force pas trop. On peut toujours garder la main droite derrière de votre camp, la main gauche derrière du bas du dos si ça fait du bien. Soyez respectueux à vos limites. Stay with your breath. Inhale. Exhale. Trois derniers cycles de respiration. 3 more breaths. Take your time. Try not to rush. Et à la fin de votre dernier souffle, when you get to the end of your last exhale, enlève le bras droit derrière du dos, allonge le bras vers en arrière. And then mindfully roll over onto your right side. Remove left arm from behind you. Et retourne sur le dos, roll onto your back. Rapproche les genoux, poitrine, knees into your chest. Massez le bas de dos dans le tapis. Rock your hips and massage your low back into the mat. On monte le front vers les genoux. Lift the forehead to the knees. If that feels good, take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Et lentement redescend sur le tapis. Les épaules derrière du crâne, les bras, les jambes. On est arrivé à notre dernière posture. So this is now our final posture. Cadavre, corpse or mummy pose. Take a deep breath in. Et expire, relâche les derniers 30 minutes. We're putting the last 30 minutes behind us now. And giving ourselves a little bit of recovery time before we continue on with the rest of the day. So take a deep breath in. Et relâche toute la tension dans les épaules, la tension sur le dos. Et laisse tout votre stress ici sur le tapis. Et quand on soulève, on devient un petit peu plus légère. So when we leave our mat, finally, after letting go, we feel a little bit lighter. We've renewed our perspective so that maybe now we can see things with a clear mind, with an open heart. Donc, je vous invite à rester ici et prendre tout le temps que vous avez besoin pour reposer. Et avant que tu soulèves, n'oublie pas de vous remercier toi-même pour tous les efforts sur le tapis aujourd'hui. Le choix de garder les mains en prière, de monter les pouces vers ton troisième œil. Take a moment of silence to express gratitude. Thank yourself. Moi, je vous remercie pour votre présence. I'd like to thank you for your presence. Without you, it just would not be possible. Merci beaucoup. Je vous souhaite une bonne reste de journée. Have a wonderful rest of your day, your week. Namaste. So you can wake yourself back up when you feel ready. Réveille ton corps seulement quand vous êtes prêt. Take your time getting up. Bouge lentement. Rise up when you're ready. And enjoy the rest of your day. Je vous souhaite une bonne journée tout le monde. Merci. Bon après-midi. Have a great afternoon.
Thank you, Keisha.
You're very welcome. Thank you. You all are so sweet. Hearts right back to you, Margaret. Thank you. Oh.
Good afternoon. Thanks so much, eh?
Oh, my pleasure. My pleasure. Enjoy the day. It's so beautiful, sunny. It's a little bit warmer.
Spring is coming.
Hours soon.
I can't wait to meet you all in the park soon, right?
I know.
Which will you be giving classes in a park, Keisha?
Definitely. I don't know if you all have social media, but stay in touch with me on Yoga with Keisha, Kesha, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. I put all my information there, and then hopefully in the spring when it's warmer, we can join outside of the center in Benny Park and do more wonderful movements and practices together. So stay in touch.
Yeah.
And I'll see you on Thursday. Did someone have a question? I'm sorry. No? Okay.
Thanks. Bye.
Take care.